Hey, it's Life in Washington, and I thought I'd make a quick video on this problem that I've been having for the last 4 or 5 months. So it started probably 2 years ago. It was just everything about being a man, about me, just started changing. My identity that I thought being a man about what being a man was to me started to fade in myself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. My sexuality, my plumbing, it all started to go away. I stopped um, being interested in sex altogether. I lost the ability to just exercise. I couldn't focus. My mind was just, geez, it was, I just couldn't think. I couldn't hold a conversation very well. And I was fatigued so bad to where literally all I did was lay in bed, and I would be completely fine laying in bed. I didn't get bored. I could lay there all day, all night. That's all I did was lay in bed. To get up and to do something, just to mow the lawn, was so physically and mentally exhausting that it would make me more fatigued for the rest of the week. My health really, really, really suffered because of my fatigue. I became diabetic. I've gotten really heavy. At my heaviest, I was about 250. Um, maybe it hasn't quite been. Well, I guess it's been about 2 years, but the fatigue hasn't been that much. You can go back and look at where I was trying to lose weight, doing the juice diet, um, and that helped a lot. But that was the beginning of the end. I think for motivation and just feeling good. So I just I heard, I don't remember where I heard it, but I heard that these problems can be caused from having low testosterone. So on my doctor's appointment, I had the checkup on my diabetes, where I found out my diabetes is a lot worse. My A1C went from a 6 to a 9 point something. My 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 cholesterol is really, really bad, and I mean really bad. My triglycerides are 1,346, and I think 200 is high. So the fatigue and being just sedentary all the time is killing me. So I talked to my doctor at the last week of my appointment, and I asked her to check my testosterone, and they my testosterone came back at basically 1, which is obviously very, very low. That was free total testosterone was 1. Um, my testosterone level was at a 65, and a 200 is low, where they would start you on something. So being at 65, I have found my reason for my fatigue and the fogginess, and it's all led to all these other health problems. So they the doctor started me on steroids, on testosterone. It's this stuff called, let's just call it testosterone, Cypionate. Take 200 milligrams. um, I have to inject myself in my leg. I get 200 milligrams every 14 days. And I have to tell you, I started this probably 4 days ago, and it's just been the difference between night and day. The first day I didn't really notice anything. I just kind of noticed my mood was improved. The second day I got up early and I didn't tire easily. Yesterday I got up and I rode 17 miles um, on my bike. We do this thing called the loop, and the loop is probably about 11 or 12 miles, and then from where we ride back is another 5 to 6 miles the way we go. And I'm really sore today, but I feel pretty good. It's amazing what just having a little less of a hormone can do to you. It really set up this domino effect that probably would have killed me within the next 5 to 10 years. I would have continued to gain weight. The diabetes would have got worse. I would have started chopping my toes off or whatever. You know, sex drive hasn't come back yet, but I'm sure it will, because it's just all these different systems of mine are starting to wake back up, and it's amazing. So, you guys, if you're just feeling fatigued all the time, just get it checked. Get it checked. I'm 46 years old. You start losing your testosterone. I think after 30, you lose about a point. I think it's about 36. You start losing about a point to a half a point every year until you get into your 40s, and then it starts getting a little, like 2 points a year. But it shouldn't be under 200. It shouldn't even be at 200. It should be higher than that. So I'm going to report back in another month, and we'll let you guys know, or I'll let you know how I'm doing. It's weird. I mean, I'm so grateful for this stuff. Anyway, if you guys have had any problems like this, I don't mind sharing. If you have any questions, um, I'll try to answer them as best I can. I love you guys. Getting older definitely sucks. If you would, you could share this video with somebody who you think might need to hear my message. If you could subscribe or give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. This is Life in Washington, and I love you guys. Take it easy.